brother?
Pablo, how are you? It's
Man,
so
I've been
to
doing
see you,
good,
man.
homie.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm just now coming back from San Antonio.
Yeah, you've been traveling all over, man. Dallas, San Antonio.
Just signed on with an agent. Yes, man.
That's great,
It's
man.
about to get real. Man, I want to talk about what you got going on, man. I see you got this film called 40 Weeks in
40 Weeks in Cincinnati, yeah, right off the bat, yeah.
We just won an award.
We won the Los Angeles Film Awards. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you.
So tell everybody about it.
Well, it's about the director Federico Fellini, the very famous, iconic director. But he did a film in 1972 called Roma, and Peter Gonzalez Falcon was the main actor that played him, a younger him, in the film. And Peter is living in San Antonio, and the way it came about is I had a friend on Facebook that knew him, and then we became friends, and then finally I, researched him a little bit more and realized that he was with Federico Fellini. And wow, man, they're just looking at us, they're not paying attention. And so what happened was, he's the last remaining actor from that film, and so I sat down with him. I tried to convince him that there was a story here, and sure enough, he let me come into his life and put his story on the potter's wheel, and reformed it, and it talked about his 40 weeks living with Federico Fellini and his wife Giuliana in Italy while making Roma, and the experience in that whole thing of working with him. So, right off the bat, the first, Tanya Romero did the cinematography and editing, and I wrote it and directed it with Peter, and, we spent about 2-3 months on it, me and Tanya, and right off the bat it won the Los Angeles Film Award, and Best Original Story. I put it under Buffalo Productions. I'm now distributing films now, so this is it right here, Buffalo Productions.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah,
he's got his own distribution going on.
I got my own distribution company that's starting up. We've got about 4 films with 40 weeks documentary.
Well, man, this goes without saying, Francois, because you've been nominated at the Cannes Film Festival.
That's right, 2016.
So,
my film was in Cannes.
Yeah, so you made it there. He's gonna win some stuff. You know what Francois can do.
I think, going back and looking at both of what we've done, we paid our dues, man. We paid our dues, and we still are. It doesn't end, man. It doesn't end, so.
It's always work, guys.
Always,
it's a lot.
There's
always a grind.
Yeah, I tell people when I talk at film panels, I feel like a soprano, because as soon as I'm through with one job, I'm hustling to get another job. So even though my name's known, and I think you saw some people, producers in LA at the American Film Market, and you saw my name on one of the posters, and you got to meet us.
I did. I got to meet the producers.
Yeah, and you said, "Hey, man, I know this guy."
I said, "Hey, I saw Francois when I was at AFM on one of the posters." That met with some producers. Such a small world, because
it really is.
He was here and I was in LA.
Right.
Well, I know we go through the grind and things of that nature, and I know as an artist that a lot of the good things come out of the things that we go through.
Exactly.
And that's when a lot of things are born. And so and that's just keeping it real, guys.
Yes.
And so don't ever feel like just because you're going through things that you can't do anything with your life. No, this is actually when you can actually birth a lot of your creativity when you're going through the grind, because you get to think at a deeper level.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? So, and I'm sure all of you guys understand that.
Thanks more as a producer, director, screenwriter, and you do the same productions, but you're also a pretty good actor. You're a really good actor, and so you've got the actor aspect of it. And people are always asking me, how do you do it? How do you get from A to B? And it's constant work. Even though you have an agent, you still have to, have to manage your career as an actor.
Exactly right.
So, if you're an actor out there, you definitely need to manage your career, with demo reels, headshots, you have to market yourself, even if you got an agent. You got to do that because that's just the way it is. You can't just sit back and just expect, to happen. For me, I'm going to meetings. I'm talking to different distributors, making connections, and I'm still writing some things. I've got in the distribution company. I'm looking at probably about 4 films a month. And
it's not bad.
No, it's not bad. But I don't invest in them. I think there's a guy named Luis Almeida did a Mighty Man. I bought that one. That's in, I'm distributing that to film festivals. I got another really visionary artist named Tori Rice, and I love her stuff. That's a woman filmmaker that's making a mark, and I love her stuff. And we're working on, I think we already submitted The Golden Dream as one of the films under Buffalo Productions, and also a new one called Blind that'll be coming out here to film festivals. So she's a really visionary writer as well, too, filmmaker. I've got, whenever I get with certain people, like whenever I feel something that's big, I always get Tanya Romero because she's a heavy hitter in this town. She doesn't believe it, but she is definitely, the last job we did, we won at Cannes. We were accepted and we were recognized at the Cannes Film Festival. Awesome. And then now we just, 2 years later, I said, hey, I've got this project. She just jumped on it, and she's just off the chart fantastic. I have a lot of respect for her and stuff, but. And that's more of the production side. As for actors, there's a lot of good actors that are here and in Los Angeles, you being one. And also, I've got, there's some actors that I see potential in. I see Scott Fulmer, who's a really good actor. Just get him in the right role, and that guy just knocks it out. J.T. Campos is a good actor. You have to kind of wrangle him up a little bit, but once he's in the zone, he's a rock star. And then you've got, there's Sunday, females. There's Sunday Flint. There's, I can't even think of who else is out there. But there's, Natalie Jones. I call her Jonesy. She's fantastic. She's rocking it. She just signed on a major movie. So, and she was on Sinister. And she was on my film, The Graveyard Shift, which is, I've got like 3 or 4 films that are ready for to be optioned out. I'm trying to expand more on drama and more of a family-based films, with meaning. I make my money doing horror and psychological thrillers. I'm looking to do something else, but they keep bringing me these projects, man.
Well, I have one that I'm in the works. I'm working with an LA writer. We're co-writing this film together. It's a holiday film, family, and even though I'm being very diverse in the film, it's still targeted towards the Latino market.
Yes.
And so I'm really excited about that because the writer that's on board with this is very, very creative. Rosie, holla at you, Rosie. Here from Texas, Austin.
Hey, Rosie.
And so she's doing a great job, and man, she has extremely challenged me.
Yeah.
Getting the backstories of all the characters for her to have an idea of how to write this.
Well, that's great. That's a really good mentor because I feel in this industry you have to look at somebody that's just above you to raise up your level of the game.
Yeah.
You can't really learn from somebody that is just starting out and still needs some little green. But if you got somebody, a mentor to kind of look up and to kind of to take you to the next level and push you.
Well, it's definitely challenged me to be able to learn how to read these scripts.
Yeah.
And expand my creativity as I'm writing and building these characters.
Sure. So and it takes a lot of thinking to do multiple characters when you're writing.
It's an art, man.
It's almost
a science.
Yeah. When I do it, it's like schizophrenia, man. It's just like I'm speaking, one person, I'm speaking to another, in my mind, and it's just like it's amazing what you can develop.
Having all these personalities.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, it's not the movie Split with Shyamalan.
But we're not on drugs, man.
Yeah,
we don't
no. Yeah. But other than that, it's really good to see you and to
Likewise,
reconnect.
man.
And yeah, so I'm rocking on that. I'm also,
Super congratulations.
Thank you.
Francois.
Thank
I know
you.
you're gonna rock this thing.
Thank you,
Go
my
on,
brother.
man. I wish I could go to Roma with you.
That's
gonna be nice,
Well,
right?
we're trying to get into Italy. That's at the end of the year, and I think it's going to happen. I'm just believing it. We've got it also at the 4 or 5 different film festivals, major ones that are Academy Award qualifiers, as well as we got 2 of those, one in Cleveland and one in New Orleans that we're trying to get into that are Academy Award nominations for documentaries. If I can get into one, man, that's great. It takes, just really looking at things differently, and as you do, just seeing what other people don't see and taking advantage of it and constructing something from that. And that's what it takes, man. That's what it takes, my brother.
Man, Francois, I really appreciate you joining me,
Man, I
man.
miss
It's
you,
so
brother.
good to
Miss
see
you,
you, man.
yeah.
We gotta kick it more often.
We do, man.
And not buy these $20 drinks that are
Oh
not
my
even
gosh,
strong at all.
this is, yeah.
Not with this place.
The drink was $20, man. What the hell? I
It's
almost
not
had to
that
put it
serious,
on
people.
layaway,
It's
man.
not that serious.
Yeah.
Man, $20 drinks.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
It's not even strong, man.
The bartender just gave me a
Get some
look.
Kool-Aid. Go to the grocery store and get some Kool-Aid.
Yeah, man. Well, listen, it's a pleasure as always. It's good to see you, making the tour.
Absolutely.
And
Thank you, man.
and I wish you the best, man.
Can I show the cap?
Yeah. I'm thinking of. This is Fugly from Los Angeles. I'm just in the works of trying to do a Austin distribution from the LA company. I'm talking. I want to get with Mark to do something during South by Southwest and distributing Fugly, which is a great message on bullying and that words do matter. And so this is another project that I'm looking for distribution here for the Austin market.
Well, it's definitely catchy.
Thank you, man.
For sure.
Yeah, thank you, dude. Yeah.
Guys, have a great night, man. Thank you so much for watching.
Later, man.
And, again, stay tuned for Francois and all his
man.
future
And
projects.
this guy, you got to stay with this
yes,
guy.
and then we're getting ready to do Natural Hair, the movie.
Natural Hair. It's coming out,
we're
man.
about to tour.
Coming out.
So thanks to the investors that jumped on board. So we're really excited.
Yeah.
Until then,
Until then,
see you
man.
next time.
Next time.